Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Biki here with the Untitled Game Show.com. Back once again with more Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battles. For you guys today, I have a battle with Ruben. Ruben's one of my awesome subscribers. He donated to the channel once again. So thank you for donating to the channel. Every time you donate even $1, guys, it definitely helps out for me saving to get that 3DS capture card. Ruben just donated another $1.50, and $1.50, guys, I'll take it. He donated, I'll take it. Thank you very much. So we're going into a battle right now, guys. I feel kind of unfair, but unfortunately, Ruben, you challenged me when the only Pokemons I had in my party currently are legendary Pokemon, so that's the Pokemons I have to use right now. I didn't plan ahead to have this battle. He challenged me, and as you guys know, if you definitely donate to the channel, if you definitely support the channel, guys, you send me a battle request, I will definitely accept it right away if I have the time to do it. So we're just going to start out a little simple right now. I'm going to start out with Slash just for fun of it. He's going to go ahead and use Close Combat. Unfortunately, Close Combat doesn't affect me because I am part Ghost type. My team is comprised completely of Dragon type Pokemon. So the Pokemons I'm playing with right now are all Dragon types, partly, alright guys? So I got like Dragonite, well, him right here, Gratina, and so on and so forth. So let's see how this actually works out right now against his Heracross. So he goes ahead and withdraws his Heracross, which I'm not too surprised, which is a smart move to do because in a sense, well, he was not going to be able to do too much against Gratina right there. So he brought out good old Snorlax. Good thing I didn't go into basically a ghost type attack because it probably wouldn't have affected Mr. Snorlax too much. Now that he has somebody out who is Snorlax, who is a normal type, I need to use an attack which would be a fighting type attack to take care of Snorlax. Unfortunately, I do not think any one of my Dragon-type Pokemons currently have any fighting-type attacks, which is what I'm checking right now. Rayquaza, Dialga, Kyurem, Dragonite, none of them extremely have any. So I think the best thing for me to do right now is to bring out the big boy Dialga. Dialga specifically because he has lots of HP and he should be able to survive a few hits from Snorlax. Hopefully Snorlax doesn't have Fire Punch, because if Snorlax does have Fire Punch, I might be in trouble, just for the fact that, well, I would be weak against that attack. He played out pretty smart right there. He went ahead with a Crunch. Crunch was the correct move to use if I would have kept in Dialga. So it was a good thing I switched out to not get hit by that Crunch attack right there. But right now, I'm going to return right back at him by using up some Stealth Rock. The Stealth Rock's going to be on the field for another few turns, so you know anybody he switches in with is definitely going to be helping out me out. And specifically for the fact that a lot of my Pokemons do actually have Dragon Tail, because they're Dragon-type Pokemon, I will be able to force Pokemon to switch in and out of the match, just like I'm about to do to Mr. Snorlax right now. Unfortunately, before I do that, I am a slower type Pokemon compared to Snorlax, so I am getting some damage right now, but even still, I'm going to use my Dragon Tail attack to switch Snorlax out of the match, so he should be out of there. So all that powering up Snorlax just did, he did actually lose it. But that was a pretty good move by him right there. Lapras is going to be a problem. Lapras is a part Ice and Water type, and for that fact, guys, I am going to be taking a little extra damage from that. And along with that, guys, I just lost some HP because my Dialga is using Life Orb. Now, we're going to go ahead right now and use some Draco Meteor. If I get taken out by Lapras, I'll have to live with it, but hopefully this will be enough to take care of Lapras. But once again, Lapras does have a massive amount of HP. If I remember correctly, Lapras could have all the way up to 444 HP. I might be wrong in that number, but I know Lapras could have a massive amount of HP as a character. I might be thinking a little bit too high. So Dialga was good enough to take out Lapras, so that takes care of one problem I would have had, him being an Ice-type Pokemon, with all the rest of my Pokemons being a Dragon-type. And Lapras, if he's using the attack Freeze Dry, it would have been a big trouble for me. Now right here, we do have a good old Ape-type Pokemon, basically the Fighting type. He's going to be able to take me out, pretty much sure of that, but either ways, I'm still going to try to attack either ways. See if maybe I'll get an attack in there before he does. And yes, luckily I was able to actually do it. I thought he was going to be able to outspeed me, but luckily he wasn't able to do it. I'm not sure why. He's going to go ahead and use Close Combat. I've never actually used this Pokemon. I actually don't even have this Pokemon for my deck, so I need to get this Pokemon now. I don't have him, and I've never used him in X and Y, so that makes me want to have him. I think he's a evolved form of Mankey, or maybe that is Mankey, but whatever. Let's just keep going with everything. He's been taken out. Let's go ahead and take out the big boy Rayquaza. Rayquaza that I specifically have is an event with Rayquaza. It does have V-Create, so V-Create Rayquaza is an awesome Pokemon. Unfortunately for you, Ruben, man, you came into a battle right when I had massively strong Pokemons on my team. And that V-Create is basically the strongest fire attack in Pokemon X and Y. Only Victini and Rayquaza so far can know this attack. I would love for a Pokemon like Ho-Ho to get Recreate, because it would just make Ho-Ho one of the beastiest things, along with his move Fire. Oh man, Secret Fire. But if Ho-Ho gets Recreate, he wouldn't even need to use Secret Fire anymore. So next up, we have a Charizard coming out. This Charizard is probably going to go Mega. Either it's going to be a Dragon type, or either it's going to be the Dragon, well, the type that actually turned into the Fire and uses Drought. Depending on which one it is, it might be dangerous either way. In this situation, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and use Extreme Speed. Just to, oh, I can't use Extreme Speed. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot I'm actually using a Scarf item on good old, ooh. Well, that actually hit before I did, so I can't do anything about that. And I got Flinch, so unfortunately, I'm kind of stuck in a little pattern right here, so I'm going to try to go ahead. Oh my goodness, he got it again. Survive! Oh man, he took out my Rayquaza really nicely. Charizard's an all-around great Pokemon, no matter what type of situation you're able to use it in. I'm going to go ahead and switch into Dragonite. The reason for this, Dragonite does actually have Aqua Tail, and seeing as Dragonite is not that strong. This Dragonite, guys, has not been really trained, but it was the only Dragonite I had on my party at all. So I just actually threw him in there because I wanted to make a full team with the Dragon-type Pokemon. It's going to be able to take this damage perfectly fine, though, alright, guys? I did give it red card. The reason for this, though, is just in case anything was bugging me, I could actually switch up Pokemon out right away. But obviously, guys, I kind of forgot that Dragonite had the red card, because I didn't want Dragonite to force Charizard to switch out, which kind of sucks now, because now I gotta deal with good old Snorlax again. But I have something for Snorlax right now, as long as I don't get paralyzed and can't move because of Body Slam, because Body Slam does have a good chance of getting paralyzed, which is exactly what I just happened to me. But I was lucky enough to keep on doing my Dragon Tail. So Dragon Tail goes into effect, switches out Snorlax right there, guys. So that's perfectly worked out good. Heracross is back out. Heracross is a pretty good Pokemon overall. It is not the fastest Pokemon, but it is not the slowest Pokemon. So depending on how he did his EVs and IVs, he might outspeed me, might not generally. But because of the fact that I am paralyzed, I know he's going to be able to outspeed me right now. But I'm still going to go ahead and one more time try it with the Dragon Tail. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it. He goes ahead with the Brick Break. It's going to not be able to kill me because it's not going to be that effective against Dragonite. I'm going to go ahead with the Dragon Tail one more time. And it was able to actually take him out. Heracross got taken out. I was surprised that either Heracross or Charizard did not go Mega. Those are the two Pokemons that I would expect to go Mega from Ruben. I want to know what he's probably trying to think right now. I'm not sure what he was trying to save his Mega Stone for. Maybe he was giving them another item more specifically. Infernape comes out. Infernape is an awesome Pokemon, even especially if you get it with an Iron Fist Infernape. What's even better about Infernape, guys, is just this Pokemon, if it ever gets a Mega Evolution, Infernape is gonna kick butt. So right now for Infernape, I'm going to try Aqua Tail. Maybe he'll try to do something and misses. Unfortunately, he doesn't, and he definitely gets me. So goodbye to my Dragonite, and bye-bye, bro. So next up, I have to pick another Pokemon. So in this situation right here, guys, I think it's probably best for me to bring out either I'm going to bring out Kyurem. See, all Dragon type guys, I just gotta basically play by type, and hopefully I have a type that actually could hurt one of the opposing Pokemons. Alright, seeing as how Infernape uses a lot of fighting type moves, I'm gonna go ahead and switch into Giratina, because hopefully he can't be able to use anything like close combat, superpower, with any type of fighting type of move. It won't be able to hurt me because I am part Ghost. So right now he's only left to use Thunderbolt or any other fire, like a Fire Punch if he has that attack as well. So right now what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use Earth Power right now, which is a ground type attack. I would actually go ahead and use Sheer Force, but the only reason I don't want to use Sheer Force is just I don't feel like wasting 2 turns to actually do anything. And as Infernape is weak against ground type attacks, it's going to work out pretty good for me, guys. And along with that, guys, Infernape does not have a lot of defense. That's the one biggest problem with Infernape. It has a lot of offensive power and speed, but when it comes to defense, it's not that great. The good thing about Infernape is the same thing with Greninja in a way. Greninja and Infernape are kind of like, I would say them cousins. It's a he's kind of like a water monk, and then Greninja is like a water ninja. So that's how I would classify Greninja and Infernape. And the reason I say that is, well, when it comes to Mr. Infernape over here, his special attack and physical attack are almost exactly the same, which is kind of how Greninja is, depending on just how you build up the IVs and EVs, what makes it different. So you can play it in a special attack, or you can play it in a physical type of attacking way. That's kind of another Pokemon that's really strong like that as well, is Y-Tail, the new legendary for X and Y. If you actually use that Pokemon, depending on which way you want to play with him, it'll actually work out fairly well. I didn't actually mean to use Sheer Force, but I end up doing it anyways. It's gonna take him out perfectly fine though. So there you go. Goodbye to Infernape, which is an awesome Pokemon. Like I said, if that gets a Mega Evolution, if Greninja gets a Mega Evolution, it's gonna be really big problems in the next Pokemon game, which might be Pokemon Z. We're not sure. We just gotta wait and see what the next Pokemon game is actually called. Here comes Mr. Charizard. Now Charizard specifically is gonna be taken out because of Stealth Rocks, and Stealth Rock does a massively amount of damage on Charizard. I'm just going to go ahead and end it up simply by using Slash, nothing else. I do have one more move on good old Garatina right there, but I'm not going to even bother to use that move just because it's not needed so far for this match. He got taken out. That's it. End of that. Let's move on. Now here comes Snorlax. Now Snorlax, as always, guys, is an awesome Pokemon. You've seen Gem use it so many times. That Power Punch on Snorlax, I've never had a Snorlax with Power Punch, so I've never had a really good opportunity to try a Power Punch. So with that being said, I don't have any experience with that, so this is be it. But just for fun, because I'm recording this match, I'm going to bring out the BCS type of Dragon Pokemons right now. When it comes to Dragon type Pokemons, I think this Pokemon and Rayquaza are some of the best two Pokemons in the game. And I want to end it out with a pretty awesome attack. Hopefully, if I don't get any... Okay, good. He didn't actually go ahead and... I was hoping I didn't get paralyzed or something like that, because that's always annoying when that happens. I always like putting leftovers on this Pokemon because there's a decent amount of defense and a decent amount of HP, and it being able to regenerate the HP is always helpful. So let's end it out with that beautiful attack that is Fusion Flare. There we go, guys. Look at it. The unique type attacks, man. You guys know I love my unique type attacks for Pokemon X and Y. And there you guys go. You guys just saw another unique type attack for Pokemon X and Y. Thanks for watching, guys. Be here with the UntitledGameShow.com. I'll be back with more videos every single day. Hope you guys like the match. I hope you guys stick around for more videos on a daily basis. We're not going to specifically save this match because, well, we just saw it. But had fun with Ruben. I'm going to see if he wants to have a rematch. And if he does want to have a rematch, I'll actually have a rematch with him doing a more Pokemons on his level other than Pokemons way above him. So no rematch for him. Thanks a lot, Ruben. Games with Subs, be back with more. Remember, guys, if you're in the tournament, make sure you guys participate and go ahead and have your matches. More tournaments for Pokemon X and Y will be coming up soon. If you don't know what the tournament's about, then show up on my live streams. And if you guys want to help support the channel, make sure you guys check out this little video at the end. It shows you a few different ways to support the channel, along with donating. And if you guys want to win Pokemons like a shiny Giratina, a shiny Greninja, go ahead and click where it says Win It Wednesday. Just click that. It'll take you over to my Win It Wednesday video, and you can win some of the new shiny Pokemons that I'm giving away for this week. Till next week or tomorrow, whenever it is. Later, guys.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Be here with the UntitledGameShow.com, here to ask you for your support in a quick ad. Won't take up much of your time. Are you a human being? Do you shop on Amazon? If the answer to these questions are yes, then you could help make the Untitled Game Show grow. Any purchases made through the Amazon link on the UntitledGameShow.com will help us, like this pre-order of the PlayStation 4. You can click the link, it brings you right to the Amazon website, and you check out just like normal. As you see, just come here, you can bookmark the page, click on our link, bring you right to the Amazon website, search for any product you buy, and that's simple as that, guys. Thanks for watching. Be with the UntitledGameShow.com. Hope you guys are willing to support the Untitled Game Show and help us grow. That's all I'm asking from you. Buy things you already were going to buy. Thanks for watching.